Hey everyone, welcome. Thanks for coming back, checking out video. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, drop some comments below. And as always, the description to the deck or the deck list link is always in the description of the video, as well as I'm just starting a Discord, my Twitter, all that, my Twitch account, I guess, if you want to watch me stream while I play these decks lives. But yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications. You get the notifications when I post the videos. But yeah, let's get into the world of Magic here. So what we're playing here today is blue-white artifacts. And so what is this deck supposed to do is pretty much just ramp up a lot for Ugin or Chromatic Ori. So what this does is it allows us to play our sideboard pretty much. So like obviously we have Relic, but not really. And then we also have this because it could add any color mana. So we could technically play some of these without Ori, but it's a lot easier to play it with this. So yeah, the deck is literally ramp up, play Ori, play Ugin, play Forsaken, generate a lot of mana, use Fae of Wishes, grab some of these amazing ultimatums from the sideboard. Maybe you need a Sublime Epiphany. Bala's there in the sideboard so you can use Fae to grab Bala. Maybe after you use one of the ultimatums, obviously not Genesis because it exiled itself, but like if you use Ruinous Ultimatum, Eerie Ultimatum, or Inspired Ultimatum, then you can use Bala to grab it back. On top of Bala could give you the Ugin, your Chromatic back, or Forsaken Monument, whatever it is, it can get it back for you. Fae of Wishes can grab it. We could generate green with this. We could generate green with this. So we don't even need this in play. But obviously, if you have this in play, it's a lot better. So that's the point of Fae. You can I was debating on either running 4 or 3. So I tried it at 3 to see how it worked. And like I said, we'll see how the matches go. I might do a 4 of in that. Obviously, 4 Raise My Tomes. We're an artifact deck, so this doesn't really matter. We're kind of a tap out draw. So probably going to use this most of the time to scry just so we can try to hit the right cards in the right order, I guess. Make sure we hit the lands. Midnight Clock is another. So the purpose of this is 1 to ramp, 2 against rogue decks. Since we're playing best of 1, the most likely might be a rogue deck. You'll see most likely. But the main reason here is so after we've casted a lot of these spells, we waste our hand pretty much down. We use Midnight Clock to refill it. And since we could generate a lot of mana once we get like Forsaken in play, we can use the effect and put like multiple counters on a turn so that way we could refill the hand. So 3A, we're trying 3 Skyclave Relics here. And like I said, it's a ramp card. If you kick it, it creates you technically 3 mana. It taps for any color, so it doesn't work with Forsaken Monument because it gives you a color, and this only works on colorless. But this gives you any color, so it helps us with our sideboard cards, so that way we can do it. On top of that, it's a 3 mana that gives you a mana. 3 Shatters. I didn't want to go full 4. I wanted to go with 3 because if we play against a lot of control decks, 4 is going to be useless. If we play against a lot of aggro decks, obviously 4 will be useful. So we're trying it at 3 to see if it's better at 3 or better at 4. 4 Solemns, we're an artifact deck, we're a ramp deck. I'm trying Kenrith so the reason why I'm trying Kenrith here is so we run Solemn, we run Fae of Wishes. We could use Kenrith to return those right off the bat. So returning Solemn over and over and over is amazing. Grabs you lands, draws you cards. So that's amazing. But now let's say if this creature dies, we can use Kenrith, return it, then we can use Fae's effect to return it back to our hand. So that's another thing. That's one way why we use Kenrith. Second reason why I put Kenrith in there is because of Amaria's Call. So you play Amaria's Call, then if you have Ori in play or if you have Unknown Shores or Relic in play, you could pay the red. The same turn you cast Amaria's Call, you could pay the red to give the flyers haste. So that's another reason why we play it. So we could play this and give it haste with Kenrith. And then on top of that, we can also give the land haste. So we can play the land, animate it, use Kenrith, and give the land haste. So we have it for those reasons. On top of we can technically generate any color mana, so we can use all 5 of his effects. But it's the main reason is to give things haste and return stuff back from our graveyard. Obviously, Forsaken Monument, we're a colorless deck. We need that for the extra ramp. It gives you life against the red decks. 4 Maria's Call, because like I said, it works here. Worst case scenario, it's a plains. 2 Chromatic Ori. I'm debating if I want to take this up to 3 because this card's very powerful. Obviously, the secondary effect doesn't really do much. You could technically draw, 2 cards with Kenrith and Midnight Clock in play, or Kenrith and Fae of Wishes in play, but that's not really what we're using it for. We're using it for the 5 mana and the fact that your mana could tap for any color. For Ugin, it's a colorless deck. The lands are pretty simple, basic, I guess. Gain life, colorless, they could tap for any colors. Some scribe lands. This one, not really sure, but if you do have monument in play, you can draw off solemn. So this one's a little questionable. If I cut this, I might change it to like another Crawling Barrens and maybe I don't know, maybe something else. But this one is questionable. Crawling Barrens is yes, Field of Ruins. We need to take like castles and stuff like that. It's a colorless mana, thins our deck out. This is good because it stops their attacks, life gain, and stuff like that. So the sideboard, yeah, well, they're ultimatums. We want to have all of them because we're using Fae, and it's best of one deck. So your sideboard can be anything; it won't get in your ways. This is a best of one deck, not a best of three. So that's that. Sublime Epiphany is a top curve card I wanted to add in there. Shark Typhoon is interesting. So the reason why I put Shark in there, so if I go and grab it, I can, if I have could generate a lot of mana, I can cycle it to generate a big shark and then use Kenrith to give it haste. So that's why I put one shark in there. Ashiok's a amazing 5-drop planeswalker, so we're trying that. ECD obviously is a good card. Bala, like I said, if something goes in the graveyard, we could return it back, so we have those in there. We don't necessarily maybe have to run 3. I don't know if I should be running 3. Maybe I would cut this and add some more. So yeah, I probably after maybe cut this and add some more spells in here. Negate, Stern, negates, in case you need to counter something, this to remove something in play, and then in case you need to remove the graveyard. So yeah, this is the deck, blue-white artifacts. Yeah, let's go see what happens in the matches. All right, let's see. We are testing deck out. Let's see how this works. We can find a game, that is. All right, there we go. We found a game. Fajas 88. Pages? Fajas? Okay, what's going on? Neither one of us had drawn a card. What is this? Can't. Oh, I could click stuff. Okay. What is going on? Okay. Is the game broken? Let's see if my opponent's there. Looks like my opponent's there because, right, that thing changed. All right. This seems fine. We have a 2-mana draw spell. We have 3 lands with the Solemn, and then we can use Solemn to go grab a plane, so I have enough for Shatter. So yeah, we'll keep this one. Turn 1, play this tapped. Turn 2, play this. Tome, Labyrinth. All right, Forest. It's not the Bob Ross Forest. Left Struct. Fae of Wishes. Well, so we're a Wishborn deck, so that's a good draw. Not right now, but it's a good draw. Our sideboard is where all the action's at. Scavengers. Alright, well, we have our 3-mana effect, I guess. So we have our 3-mana effect. We have our turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 plays. Okay. Obviously, we would like to kick this so that way we get 2 more extra mana, but it's okay. All right, let's cry. Yeah, we'll take the plains just because it's our. I mean, doesn't hurt. We need the mana anyways, so it doesn't hurt to just do it. This gives us any mana color anyways, but it's fine. We're gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're taking half our life here. So we have to play Shatter next turn. He gets to draw a card, so hopefully he puts more to the board here. He does not. So this requires what? 4 in itself, so 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we didn't progress his board, huh? Alright, that's fine. We'll still Shatter. I mean, we could have used this to remove the 5/5, and we only would have got hit for 3. But then it's like, what are we doing afterwards, you know? Plus, we have 2 shatters in our hand anyways, so using one wouldn't hurt us here. Okay, so this will give us a little life buffer. And then we can apply the Solemn, grab our land, and use Maze Mind Tome in the same turn. Take action. What do we want? I think we only need... Well, we do need a second blue for Fae, so we'll grab the blue. I mean, gives us the second blue anyways, but so that way we can search and cast it in the same turn. So we're at 10. We can block Scavenging Ooze. Yes, you can pump it. Okay, Primal Might, sure. So we're taking 6 damage here. Take action. We'll use Maze Mind Tome to draw a card. Canrith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have access to 8 mana. 3 mana to gain a life, huh? Or to gain 5 life. That seems reasonable. That seems very reasonable. He hit us for 6. We gain 5 back. So unless he has another Primal Might here, I mean, he can eat 2. He can eat 3 creatures. Scavenging Ooze, sure. We have a Shatter in case we need it. I could bring back his creatures technically because this gives me black mana. So if I want, I could bring back Ooze or Lovestruck or Solemn. Obviously, he can use Scavenging Ooze to eat it, but, you know. Alright. Let's gain... Yeah, let's gain 5 life. Sure. I can eat your cards too, my friend. I can summon your cards too. Yep. What's in his graveyard? Scavenging Ooze. I don't think we need a scry. Let's gain life. One, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We have access to 5 mana. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab something from our sideboard. All right, what do we want here? 5 mana, huh? I'm definitely thinking of one of the ultimatums. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh wait, I can't cast that one. That was a punt. Oops. I just realized I don't have triple red. I only have 1, 2 red. Alright, well then. If I play this... I was supposed to get... Ah, darn it. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. No attacks. For some reason, I thought I had 2 of these in play. That's why. But I don't. But we're still fine. We're still fine. We're at 11. We have 2 blockers. I mean, we can't obviously cast this, but that's kind of hilarious, though. So what could I have grabbed instead? Genesis Ultimatum, we can't play. We couldn't play this. Can't play that. X equals 2. Guess we could have grabbed a Sublime, a Shark, an Ashiok, ECD. Sure. So he's gonna hit us for 9. That's fine. We go block, I guess, the Mammoth. Wow. Or he could do that, I guess. And then the tramples. No, it's not the right, not the trample one. Okay. All right. I guess we're shattering and clearing the board then. And if he has a land, he could hit us for lethal, but you got it. We're gonna save this just because we're gonna be able to shatter. Okay, there's another Fae. Let's go ahead and shatter. Let's go ahead and look. All right, this time view bound. We even might want Bala here. Thinking maybe Bala. Sure. I think I'd rather draw a card, to be honest. 1, 2. I technically could also play this. Should I just do that? Return Kenrith. Let's grab Kenrith. Alright, you're up. I should have probably just gone ahead and used the tome to get at 3 counters. I mean, if he has a questing beast, we lose, but 3rd Scavenging Ooze. Alright. Scavenging Ooze number 3. Okay, let's scry. Ooh, there we go. That's a good one. That's how we get to play. Yep. That's how we get to play our stuff. Alright. So, let's play Inspired Ultimatum. Target player gains 5. Let's deal 5 damage. Draw 5 cards. Let's gain another 2. Go to 9. Play another Midnight Clock. Sure. So that's the point of the deck, is just keep reusing the same things over and over and over. We can gain 4 here, so we can go to 13 if we need to. So we don't really care. Yep. Alright, draw. Double counters. Let's go digging again. What do we have in our graveyard real fast? Don't have anything. Okay. So thinking that? Sure, Genesis Ultimatum. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 3-drop, right? So, ooh, but if we do that, we remove our artifacts, actually. That might not be a wise idea. So if we cast this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana? Guess yeah, we'll just pass. Because we could gain... So we have 6 mana. Costs us 2 mana, or 2... No, we don't have 6 mana. We have... Because we have to use this... Oh, no, okay. So we have 6 mana. So we could gain 10 plus 4. So we gain 14 life here. That's an annoying card, though. He gets to destroy this. Okay, so let's just start gaining some life here. Yep, the results. Yep, and we go back up to, so we go back up to 19 life, and then we have an Ugin in play. So he gets to put this on this, right? It becomes, I think, an 8/8. So he'll hit Ugin. We could block this, and then we could play Amaria's Call, use this to gain a bunch of life again. So yeah, it's a Wishborn blue-white artifacts deck. So we won that one pretty easily. All right, here we go. You have 11 learn, you live and learn. Net MTG. What goes first? All right, I'll try it. See what happens. We are on the draw. We have a scry land. If anything, we can cast this as a 1/4 just to buy us time. Then we have Monument with red deck, huh? Okay. So we're probably gonna cast this. We'll keep that since it's a red deck and it helps Monument. So we'll play this. Yep. Since he's a red deck, we're gonna cast this as our creature. Obviously, we don't want to, but it's a way to stop him from doing stuff. Rimrock, sure. And then, sure. Alright, so gain life. Play this. Now we have a 1/4 blocker. Next turn, throw Crawling Barrens, Relic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Champion, sure. Can't attack, though. Interesting. Why? Is there a +3 effect? There is a +3 effect. What? Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's for sure. Definitely wasn't expecting this card. Well, we saved ourselves four life, I guess. Okay, so play this, play Monument. We don't die, we win, I guess. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't die, we win. Because we could play Ugin. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So 6. Yep. Down to 4. What is this? 6? So we might as well do -6, right? Alright, so we play this. Gain 2. -6 just to get the Embercleave off the field. Should have just done 5 and 1, but okay. And then we get to keep our field. And we're at 6 with 2 cards in his hand. We'll gain here, and then play Midnight Clock to start redrawing stuff. That's fine, we could plus that. Let's go ahead and kill this. Resolves. So it costs 6, right? 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and kick it. Gain some life. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's gain some life as well. It's a 4/4. Take action. Let's grab the planes because we need shatters and whatnot. We're at 10 now. Ugin and a 4/4 in play. I don't think we lose at this point. With the Midnight Clock and Mazemind Tome at the ready. Yep, there it is. So we beat red easily. That's pretty nice. Let's do this. Oh, we found a quick match. Nice. El Tucan? El Tucan. El Tucan? Like toucan? Alright. So we have a turn 2, we have a turn 3, possible turn 4 Kenrith. I think we keep. Scry. Crawling Barrens. I don't think I need Crawling Barrens. So play this, play Tome. Okay, let's see what deck we're playing against. I mean, I do want lands, but I also don't want lands. So there's, you know, that goes both ways. So white still doesn't give it away on what he's playing here. So let's play this into Tome. And we'll use one scry just because we're using our mana anyways every turn. So green white. So using a scry wouldn't help. It won't hurt here. Glass Casket. Is he playing a Doom Foretold deck, I guess? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I have to keep this card, though. That card is really good. So do I... Let's see. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an early Kenrith play here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. We get to cast Kenrith. This is 6. We're 1 away from this. Yeah, so I'm assuming he's some kind of Opzon deck or maybe green white. Another Kenrith is not exactly what we're looking for, though. That's definitely not something we're looking for. We have one. We don't need the other one. Banishing Light. All right. What is he going to go? I'm assuming Kenrith, obviously, right? Yep. So it's just like, it's a green-white enchantment deck, I guess. Okay. We're taking 2. Back to 20. Banishing Light. Okay. So let's just do the same thing, I guess. Play this tapped. Go ahead. So we're not going to use this because we can start drawing cards. We're at 20 life. We're not in danger of just getting aggroed out. So taking this up to 4 is not... Another Banishing Light's pretty good. So we're not in danger of just dying. So there's no reason to take this up at the moment. We'd rather start drawing cards, especially since he's constantly drawing cards. We need to draw some stuff too. Interesting. What does this do? +1 and it has trample. So now he's putting the pressure on us. So we might have to do... I'm going to use it once now because he's putting... To play this... No, we don't need it. We have one. Okay, Fae of Wishes is actually pretty good. Alright, so the problem would be is if he has... ECD is the problem. If he has ECD, playing this is bad because what we're going to go grab would be like one of these ultimatums, I guess. Probably Ruinous. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 5 is, what is that, 13? So technically... We can, yeah, so we're just going to pass here. Actually, there's no point of not drawing a card, I guess, first here. Okay. We drew Shatter. If we would have had another mana, we would have been able to play it, but... So if you can't get rid of Chromatic Ori, then we can go and grab Ruinous Ultimatum. Then we get our Kenrith back, I guess. We clear his board. Let's see if it dies. Otherwise, we're just using a Shatter here. Heliod, okay. So it comes live. 1, 2, 3. No, not yet. Always glitter? Yikes. Alright, so we're gonna have to use Ruinous Ultimatum here, I guess, after all. Ooh, maybe not. Ugin's actually even better. Alright. So -3, right? It's 3 cards. Otherwise, we're just gonna grab Ruinous Ultimatum and do the exact same thing we're gonna do right now anyways. So -3. Let's get our Kenrith back. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I'd rather just use it to gain life, maybe. So we're just gonna pass. So we could gain life. We could draw a card. We still have this that we can do and grab something from the sideboard. So we have a lot of action. He has a 6-card hand, but I think we're fine. At this point, I think we have this. We are pretty fine. Omen, sure. We can just clear your board still, though, too, opponent. Could draw a card here instead, actually. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna do here. We could 0, remove this. Alright, let's do this first. Let's go grab something from the sideboard. Let's grab the Jeskai Ultimatum. Let's cast the Jeskai Ultimatum. So target me, deal 5 damage here, draw 5 cards. -0. Clear the tokens. What happened? I did. Huh? What just went on? Okay, so let me try something then. Apparently, pretty sure we won the game, but my arena crashed. Pretty sure we won. Yeah, if it's here, we won. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We won another game. And we got these, so yeah, okay. It wasn't very, very greedy. The only bad thing about playing best of 1 in the percent for Mythic is you don't really move very much. Like, you have to win 2 to 3 games to gain a percent usually. So playing against a Yorion deck. Is this good enough against the Yorion deck? Try it. Depends on which Yorion, I guess. Okay, Radiant Fountain is not any of the Yorions that I'm expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're playing against a colorless Yorion deck. That kind of sucks because our Ugin doesn't do anything then. This is interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll bite. I'm assuming maybe like blue. It has to be blue in there or white. So I'm assuming maybe a blue-white artifact Yorion deck with like Dance Elements. Because otherwise I'm confused. Stone Coil Serpent. Okay. So throw this, and then throw this, Interesting deck, opponent. Definitely an yeah, see, there's the blue. We knew this much. Taking 3. Assuming maybe grab Yori onto your hand, unless you have something else, I guess. Better, maybe. Solemn Electrum. Yeah, so our Ugin's kind of useless here. Blue-black. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is this? Oh, it's the same thing I have. What am I? Why did I read that? Forsaken Monument. Well, that's very unfortunate. I think we just might have... What's the Yori on for, though? That's what I'm confused about. All right, let's see how we can do this then. So play this. One, so we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. What can we do for 9 mana? We play this. 2, 4, 6, 7. Then it gives us 5, 6. Okay, let's do this first. Gain some life. What's going on? Why is there a pause here? If you didn't have the Forsaken, we would have played the Ugin, but Forsaken kind of just stops us in our tracks. So let's play this. We have take action. What do we grab here? Guess a blue mana because we have white in our hand anyways. Gain some more life. So we're now at 14. We have a blocker to his Solemn. We could draw at his end step. So if we get hit Fae of Wishes, we're in very great position. The reason why is because from our sideboard we could grab Ruinous Ultimatum and we could wipe his board. With him only having 3 cards in his hand, we could clear the board. And we're at 14, so we're not anywhere near death. It's a blue-black versus a... Yep, it's fine. He gets to create some tokens. We have 47. We get to draw... Wow, okay, so we're going to take 5, 8, 9. Okay. So draw a card. We're going to put a pause here because we might want to use Tome to Scry. Unless we hit Fae of Wishes, obviously, then we're not going to Scry. But if we don't hit Fae of Wishes, we're just dead, I guess. We hit Shatter too, I guess. And then we have Crawling Barrens to block his Crawling Barrens. So there's a couple of things we could do here. Alright, so we have this Scry here. There's Shatter. We'll keep that then. Draw. Alright. So let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. He gets to draw a card though. So white, white, blue, white. We'll shatter. He gets to draw 2 cards, I guess, actually. Resolves. Play this. Do not want to tap that, though. Play this. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Debating if I want to do... Let's do this. Let's draw a card. That's not what we're looking for. All right, we're gonna pass. Hold up. Crawling Barrens as a blocker. put our upkeep stops here. Because he's going to animate his Crawling Barrens, so we're going to have to use our Crawling Barrens as a blocker. Otherwise, he'll be able to kill us. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you have? Oh, you can use it again, sure. Resolves. Yep, okay. So let's tap. Animate. Take action. So he's gonna do 8. Resolves. Move to blockers. Block. And then we're gonna draw a card. No, it can't. I don't have enough mana? Wait. Guess I don't have enough mana. Alright, that's fine. All we need is one of the Fae Wishes. Alright, so how much mana do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 16. So I guess it doesn't matter if I draw here, right? All right, let's do this. Let's scry first. All right, what's the... Oh, because he has golden egg, he can sack, I see. Golden egg, solemn. I don't know if that's good enough. I feel like it might just die. I mean, I can gain a lot of life. I could gain 2. I could gain 4. I could gain 6 life. Is that worth it? All right, we'll just do it then. Sure. Let's draw a card. You could only put 6 counters on it, so it'd be 12, 13, 14, I guess. Let's draw. Radiant's not good enough here yet. Let's play Solemn. Just thinning our deck out, I guess, even more while we can. I'm assuming he might have a removal here. Let's grab blue again because we have white anyways. It doesn't really matter. We have chromatic Ori anyways, so we have all the colors. But it's just something to do, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell. If he does, we lose because his guy can go up to 12 and then the Forsaken boosts it to 14. So, and we're at 13. We need one of these. We run, I believe, 3 of them, right? We run 2. Okay. Yep. And then we're going to set maybe our stops here again. So, let's see. Does he have a way? Oh, he's attacking my Ugin, so he can't kill it. That's good. Block. Draw a card. Yep. Take action. Actually, we're gonna remove the stop. What am I saying? We're gonna be drawing here anyways. This is gonna crack. We're gonna gain another 4 life. We're gonna gain 2 here, so that's a total of 6. Maybe I should have let him kill my Ugin. Since it's not really doing anything. But let's see. 39 cards. We're gonna draw 1, 2, 3. Ooh, he has his own Ugin. Well, like I said, Fae of Wishes. Fae of Wishes does the trick. Sure. It's going after my Ugin. Kenrith. Interesting. Well, that actually kind of does it too, no? Because I create a bunch of blockers. Yeah, that does it too. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that first. White. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Start grabbing his creatures. Guess it doesn't matter. I take action. That's the only one left. Do it again. There's no more left, but okay. Give creatures haste. Put a counter on Kenrith. Combat. So attack Ugin. And then Ugin plus to kill it. And we're at 15. We can gain that. And we have 2 blockers. We're looking pretty good here now. And like I said, we can still draw. Yeah, we're done. I could use 2 mana to put more counters on if I want. We have 2 blockers against his Crawling Barrens. We're going to draw a card here, draw cards off Solemns. We have an Ugin in play. Currently we're looking pretty good. Let's find out what happens. Let's see. So he has a lot of mana, obviously. Okay, Yorion. Sure, he gets a blank the egg, I guess, to draw a card. Doesn't seem worth it, but okay. He needs an answer to Ugin. Since we have ground creatures to block his Crawling Barrens, he can't get through that way. And by him constantly attacking, we can keep using Kenrith to keep returning and drawing cards. Block. Take action. Let's draw a card. Fae of Wishes. Let's do it. Shatter. Okay. No, not Fae of Wishes. All right. So he has 1, 2. He gets to draw another card. 1. Yep. Draw a card. 4 cards in his hand. Let's draw a card. Now we can gain 8 life back. Maria's Call is very interesting here. All right. Let me see. Hold on. So we can create a 4/4, 2 4/4s. Create 2 4/4s, right? So that's 8, that's 10, that's 16. That's 16. That's not enough. That is not enough. Okay. So do I want to kick this? All right, let's try attacking with Kenrith first. If his Yorion dies, we could take his Yorion. Okay. I don't want to shatter because I don't want to lose Kenrith. All right, so we're going to plus here. And I don't want to -5 because I don't want to lose Kenrith. I think I just create the white dudes here. It also blocks Yorions. And it gives my... Oh, I should respond. Hold on. No, I messed up. I was supposed to hold full control and animate. That was a misplay. Because now the Solemns would have had indestructibility. That was unfortunate. All right, well, we're still in fine position. We have an Ugin emblem going off because we have 2 angels to block his air creature. And if drawing 7, drawing for our turn 8 and 2 tomes, 10 cards, and we don't hit a Fae of Wishes, well, that's just going to be unfortunate then. And we whittled him down to 18 here. I mean, obviously he could just draw like a kill spell. Feel the Ruin would be nice too, because we play Feel the Ruin. I forgot we could do that too. Feel the Ruin to kill his... We have 2 Feel the Ruins also to kill his Crawling Barons. There's his Fae of Wishes. Okay, all right, here we go. We got a game. We got a game. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. All right. We have a game. I'm assuming he has Dance of the Mans. Oh, Extinction. This is odd, though. This is odd. Interesting. I mean, he has to get rid of Kenrith, I assume. He could call even, I guess, right? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of would be him calling even. All right, so that resolves then. So you can get rid of my flyers, yeah. Okay. So now you can attack Ugin. Crawling Barons doesn't do you anything here, though, opponent. I can return. Okay. So attack. Ooh, he misplayed. He didn't. Wait. Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. That I could do this. Okay, now you lost. I'm pretty sure you lost. That's unfortunate, opponent. All right, let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. Let's put the counter on this, I guess. No, I still didn't draw it, huh? All right. Well, let's do this then. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess 7. Don't need that. All right, there we go. And we have, so we have Feel the Ruin here. Okay, if I can, all right. So we have Feel the Ruin to kill his Crawling Barons now. And so he can't really do anything anymore now at this point. And then we have Kenrith to, so what we can do here is animate Crawling Barons, put a bunch of counters on it. So we have what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, plus another 6, so 32. We have 33 mana here. So we can throw a bunch of counters on this and then use Kenrith's effect to give it haste and attack him for lethal +3, and that's game. There we go. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, this is looking bad. Unless I draw Shatter here. But he can protect. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we have 6. Oh, we're pretty far away here, so we're gonna use this. I think we might just be dead next turn unless we hit Shadow. Doesn't even save us actually here. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get hit for 5. We go to 12. I think we have to keep that land there. All right. So I'm playing against the mono white deck. You guys should see this. Yep, slow it down. Slow it down. Yeah. 5, 9, 10. Take action. Play this. All right, so we're not dead. We have Ugin. Wait, what is this? Whenever a creature you control flying dies, returns to the battle for sure. I got some spice going on right now with some blue-white action. No, I got Ugin. I'm gonna wipe his board. I have it. I have Relic. I have Relic. What's um I would put it on blue. You only have one black mana. Well, I mean, you only have one black card in your hand, which is Cling. No, I would throw the Clearwater on blue and pass. Or play Mace Tome actually. Put it on blue though, because you only have put it on blue. You're about to run out of time. You'd only have the Cling here. All right. Yeah. Ooh. I know with the Ugin. I don't know. I don't think I need that, but I also want that. All right. So, but I don't have any cards in my hand. Once I play the Ugin, I don't have any more cards in my hand. So, and that sucks. Is I played Midnight Clock like an idiot. So I messed up by playing the Midnight Clock because now the Midnight Clock gets exiled when I use Ugin's effect. That's fine. You get it back as a 1/1. Yep. Keep doing everything. Please keep doing everything. I think he's just gonna concede once I play this Ugin. Yep. Yep. Once I play this Ugin, I think he just concedes. Oh, this isn't. Oh, it doesn't matter. 4. All right, good. All right, I just wipe my opponent's board here. You could sacrifice, give it indestructible. It doesn't. Because he wants to throw it in the graveyard here. he wants to throw it in the graveyard in case he plays. I'm assuming I don't know Loras. That's the reason. So yeah, so that way he has something in the graveyard at least. And I'm gonna hold back one Solemn. I don't know if they run any creatures with haste or not. So legions, that's fine. I get to kill it with the plus effect. Yep. Let's kill this. Let's play this. Let's draw a card. I guess we play this. Attack. We brought this back, it looks like. Yeah. Yep, see there's Loras. Yep. Figured as much. But that doesn't matter. I can minus in 3 and just yeah, take them both out. Yep, there it is. There we go. There. All right, hey everyone. Welcome back. So this is just kind of an overview of the deck. We saw it in action against a few decks just now. We played against, what was it? Green White Enchantments. We played against the white aggro deck that's very popular in best of one. We played against mono red. We played against mono green, and we played against some like artifact deck. Played against a few other decks off the video, and this is, I would consider this as more of a fun kind of deck, but it's like, I mean, obviously it's very fun because we're running all the ultimatums here in the sideboard. Fae of Wishes to go grab them and whatnot. And well, Chromatic Ori, that's a very interesting card. So this is a fun deck, but it is competitive in a somewhat sense. You saw me play the games in Mythic. As far as this card deck being great in Mythic, I don't think it's great in Mythic, but it can clearly win in Mythic. I think this deck is more geared around Platinum and Diamond, and definitely this is a best of one deck. I don't see this being a best of 3 deck at all because they'll be able to counter your combo, your interaction after sideboard. Since you don't have a sideboard, you can't really bring in cards that would help you out in the match, whereas they get to bring in cards like maybe Heliod's Intervention, Wilts, or Negates, stuff like that, disputes, whatever. And if they bring that stuff in, it kind of completely ruins your plan, especially because you're using Fae of Wishes to grab some of the stuff. So if they negate that, it's very bad. If they have like Intervention or Thrashing Brontodon or something like that to kill this or this. So this is strictly a best of one deck. You could play it in best of 3, but I wouldn't recommend it just because there's no reason to play in best of 3 since you don't have a sideboard really. Why bother play in a best of 3 and give your opponent the advantage of having a sideboard? So that's why I would say this is the best of one deck. But yeah, like I said, we clearly won a bunch of games there in Mythic. But yeah, so if you're gonna play this, I would say I would recommend this as a best of one deck from gold rank all the way to diamond, even playing platinum. In Mythic, it's a great deck. I made some changes since the beginning of the video, since the matches. I think these changes would make it a little better after playing a few of those matches. I felt these changes would help out a lot more. So we moved Fae of Wishes up to 4 just because we need to draw it as soon as possible so we get our wish sideboard. Without it, it's a little slower just because our only win. I mean, obviously we won with Kenrith and Ugin and stuff like that, but having access to 4 Faes is a lot easier so we can get our Wishborn. So we changed that to 4. We added a Forsaken and a Chromatic in the sideboard also. That's the other. So the main deck, the only thing that really changed was Fae of Wishes, and we changed some of the lands. Like there was, what was it? The Bonder's Clave, I believe it's called, and that really didn't do anything for us. It is a colorless land, but I replaced it with like Crawling Barrens and stuff like that. And Bonder's Clave really didn't do much for us because we couldn't draw any cards outside of Kenrith, because it's a 5/5, you need a 4 power higher, or if we had Monument into a Sky, in a Solemn. So we took out that and added more Crawling Barrens because it's gonna be more of a win condition. We added more the fourth Fae in the main deck. We cut one land. But yeah, so this is the new version. I think this is going to be a little better. But the big change here is we changed the sideboard. So we cut some of the cards that like, okay, so Tormod's Crib, I'm like, it's good, but like we don't really care about their graveyard. So what we're doing, we don't really care for. So we cut that. We cut Bala down to one. We added another Shatter, so two more removal in the sideboard in case we don't draw a Shatter, but we draw Fae of Wishes. We can use Fae on turn 4, grab one of these, and that will prevent them from progressing their board because they know we have a board wipe. So we added some board wipes. Like I said, we added a Forsaken and a Chromatic in the sideboard because clearly those are two very important cards, and we don't really want to max out in the main deck. You could, I guess, if you wanted to, put the fourth Forsaken into the deck and maybe cut like a Kenrith or something from the main deck, or maybe a Midnight Clock if you want. But I feel like if you have it in the sideboard, you have more chances of getting it because there's going to be 4 Faes on the side. I mean, the main deck. Whereas if you add here, you're gonna only have you're gonna have a 4 in 60 chance of getting Forsaken Monument. Whereas we have one in the sideboard, we have 7 out of 60 cards to get Forsaken. That's the same reason why we added the Chromatic Ori in the sideboard, is because we could have 4 Faes to go grab it. And grabbing it on turn 4, playing this on turn 5, and then playing this on turn 6 is pretty good. So we added that. So we added the monument. We kept the Cura's Best. We added because it's a top curve kind of thing where we could take their permanents, create an 8/8 hexproof creature, tap them down. Obviously, this is the bread and butter of the deck, the ultimatums. We didn't change that. We left that alone. We added, like I said, one Chromatic Ori in the sideboard, and then we added a top curve win condition. So since we have Chromatic Ori, we also have Skyclave Relic, and we have Unknown Shores, we can generate any color mana. And if we have Forsaken Monument, we can generate enough mana to just win the game. So if you have enough mana, you just use Fae of Wishes, grab Volcanic Geyser, and do 20 damage to them. So that's another win condition in the sideboard, is with the Volcanic Geyser. But yeah, this is a fun deck. Like I said, gold to diamond deck. I could see this deck winning quite a bit of games there. We clearly saw on the video we won against, what is it, 5 decks. Overall, the score of this deck, I think it's something around like 11-4. So it's good, but it's not great. 11-4 is a good record, but it's not that great of a record. Well, personally for me, it's not that great of a record. But then again, I don't play best of 1. If I saw this as I'm putting it in perspective of I play best of 3, and 11-4 would probably be something like, in a best of 3, that means you won like 3 matches and 4 matches or something like that. So it wouldn't be that great. But in best of 1, 11-4, I guess it's not bad. We also did get lucky in a lot of those matches. So if we didn't get lucky, we probably would have been a lot worse. Maybe something around like 8-5 or something. Not 8-5. More like maybe 9-5 or something like that. But yeah, so we did get lucky in some of those matches. So that's why I don't think this deck is all that great for Mythic, but you can easily win. And best of 1 decks are kind of out there. Like, you don't really know what to expect. Obviously, the core decks, the aggro, mono white, the red, I guess rogues and stuff like that. So those decks. But then there's a lot of random decks in best of 1 that kind of throw you off and you won't know how to combat it. And this is one of those decks. So it is very expensive. I think like almost every single card in the deck is going to be rare or mythic. So it is quite, yeah. So if you look at it, every card is either rare or mythic. So if you look at it, it's very expensive. But if you have the cards, give it a try. It's a great deck. It's fun. It's very fun. I love the ultimatums. That's a very neat card. So yeah, give it a try. Let me know what you think. But hopefully you guys enjoy the deck. Hopefully you guys like the additional changes I made to the deck. I will be posting the list in the description of the video. I will also be posting the link to my Twitch in the description, and I'm just made a Discord. If you want to join my Discord, go ahead. But yeah, here you go. Hopefully you guys enjoy this best of one. It's blue-white artifacts. I guess it's more like colorless ultimatum because that's what you're really doing. But yeah, give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.